Hi, Shannon here with Shannon Sizzlen Stampers, and today I am coming to you with one of my fun community projects. So let's get started. I want you to see what you're going to have in your kit. I've kind of got mine all sprayed about, but in your kit this time, this is for one of my library groups. You're going to have two brads. They are assorted colors and even a couple differences in shape or size. You're going to have two brads. You're going to have a little sliver of 4 little rhinestone that are self-adhesives. You're going to have a piece of this beautiful blackberry woven ribbon. You're going to have a couple butterflies, different colors. They might be different styles. It might be the same. It's whatever. They're just random little die cuts. You're going to have a small piece of white, a Blackberry Bliss fancy label punch, a banner. Now these come in different patterns and designs as well. Then you're going to have a card base, and there are 3 different ones. So you might have this pool party, you might have one that's pink, or you might have one that has a print to it. You're going to have a small piece of paper. It might be this one, a watercolor wash in this color or a different version, or it might be a kind of a Bermuda turquoise little print pattern. You're going to have an envelope. Again, there are different designs. And you're going to have a box base. So today for January, I really like the butterflies. I love the colors. It's very hope inspiring for the new year. So I'm going to show you my riff on a simple yet stunning card that you can do, and then also a cute purse, party favor, or bag, little treat bag that you could put a gift or a treat in. And remember, you can make this all your own. You can adjust it and do differently, however you want. So first of all, we're going to start with the card. And for the card, we are going to be using the following pieces. The envelope is to put your finished card in, your card base, whichever piece of little rectangle of paper you have. We are going to use the banner, and we may or may not use this white piece. I have it in there just in case we want that. Okay, so for me, I'm going to be using the Blackberry Bliss ink and one of the sentiments from our new In the Moment stamp set. And I'm going to be using You're in My Thoughts. I'm also going to be using a second saying inside of the card. So you're going to see that in a little bit. So to make our card, the first thing we're going to do, fold that card in half really nicely. If you have a bone folder, feel free to come in and use that. Next, you're going to apply the patterned rectangle about the center of your card. And if you want it up or down slightly, again, feel free to make this all your own, give it your own look. I'm going to be using our seal, and I'm going to put my rectangle right like so. I'm going to come in with my banner, and I'm going to go ahead and on the banner put that up on dimensionals. Oops, dimensional popping up there. And then I'm just going to set that banner in about halfway there. Now, I've included the white in case if you have a small sentiment, you can also stamp it directly on your white and put it like so, or down here, however you want. My sentiments, everything that I wanted to use that I like the sayings for were longer than that. So you can just save that. It's a bonus piece. Now I'm going to stamp mine right here. You're in My Thoughts. And then I'm going to come in and I'm going to put this little yellow butterfly. You may have a totally different color. And I'm going to put it in with just a little piece. Oops, lighting. I'm going to cut my dimensional, the little framing that goes around the excess, and I'm going to just so I have a tiny piece. And if you don't have dimensionals, you can always just glue them down flat. They will be perfectly fine. Then I'm going to come in, I'm going to use my little pick tool, which I do really like for picking up these little rhinestones. And I'm just going to put about 3 of them randomly around on my card. That's it. Look how cute that is. Simple and stunning. The rhinestones really make that. Now, remember I talked about the inside of my card. I thought I would put another saying. So it says, "You're in my thoughts." And then when we open it, whoops, it's going to have this sentiment that I'm going to stamp. And let me get what I like to do is use my grid line to kind of line that up and get it straight. Put it onto my block, ink it up. You're always so good to others. Be good to yourself too. So that's going to go on the inside. All right. Just going to set the stamps aside, and then this is done. You would just slide it in your cute envelope, whichever design you have, and it's ready to send to someone for the new year. Let them know that they're still in your thoughts. All right, so we've got the card done. We're going to set that. Let me pull it out of the envelope again so I have it for the end shot. Now we're going to do our box. So we've got this very basic white box, and we're going to fold all along the score marks. And if you have a bone folder, again, this would be a great place to come in and use that bone folder so you get some really nice, crisp, burnished edges. The process of using the bone folder is called burnishing. So you're going to just put that down there like so. And now, excuse me. Now on these 4 tabs, you can use liquid glue, but you will need to hold it in place longer. You can use a seal or any other type of double-sided tape. For this project, I'm using our tear tape, so it's super easy. I can just lay it on there and literally tear a little piece off. And you're going to put your adhesive on each of these double-sided. So see, this is how it's going to end up going inside. So you want, as your tab is folding up and in, that's where you want your adhesive to go. Gosh, that one stuck to my finger. I have very inky fingers. I'm filming after I just finished a class here in my stamp studio. Now I'm going to take that little putty tool again. And I like to, you can use the piercing tool. I like the little spatula tool. It just lets me slide and pick that little tape backing right off. You do have to make sure it's pressed down really good onto the paper. Otherwise you'll peel your whole tape off. So make sure as you do that, you're peeling that through. All right, and now we're going to build our box. So we're just bringing that up, bringing that tab edge to edge. Repeat on each side, edge to edge, edge to edge, edge to edge. Okay, so now we have this shape of a box, which to me really reminded me of like a little handbag or a little clutch or purse. So that's our next step, is to take our Blackberry Bliss label and you're going to trim it in half, right like this. You're going to put some adhesive on the back. We're going to glue that. We're going to center it. This is the top where my hand can fit in. I'm going to center that right up there on the edge. as best as I can. And I'm going to repeat that on the back side. Now you don't have to repeat it back here if you don't want, or you could put it in different placement to maybe look, maybe I'll do that, look different on my back side. Maybe I'll do it along the bottom fold. On the front, I really like it here because it kind of mimics the front flap of a purse coming over. But it's totally up to you. This is going to be your little bag, so you're going to want to do it however you want. So for our next part, we're going to use a little hole punch. This is a 1/8. If you have a 1/16, that'll probably work with your brads. Or you can use a piercing tool and just put a little hole. And I'm just looking and trying to get it approximately in the same place. It's not, doesn't have to be exact. Just close. All right, next step. We're going to take our brad and we're going to feed it through the outside hole. And we're going to put a piece, this ribbon is going to be like our little handle. So you can kind of gather it together at the bottom if that makes it easier for you. And run both of those little brad legs in to the weave of the ribbon. And then bring your little handle across. Poke that other brad in there. Like so. Again, maybe pinch these two ends together. Whatever you do on one side, you need to try to duplicate it on the other side of the handle so that once your handle is on, it's going to look kind of the same and lay the same style. Okay. So there we go. There's our little purse handle. Super cute, huh? All right, now to finish this, remember we still have one little rhinestone, adhesive rhinestone. So we're going to pick that off with our, this is the front where it's coming down. Put that right there like the little clasp. And then we're going to go ahead and finish this with a bit of adhesive on our second butterfly. And you might have different colors. These butterflies are yellow, purple, pink, turquoise. Some of them are open. Some of them are like the yellow design. There are a variety. So you'll just have a few. And there is your little purse to go with your card and envelope. And how easy is that to have a cute match set? And then you can just put in your little purse. You could put, I've got a little thing of tissues that would fit in there. You could put candies of any kind that would go in there, would be really cute. You could even, it will fit a gift card in there. You could probably put a hand sanitizer. That's not, I thought that was a hand sanitizer. It's a pencil sharpener. But you have a variety of things that you could put in your little handbag. So I hope that you really enjoy that. It's super cute and easy. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.